crooked, isn't it? Now it is. Oh, now it is. Should be a blooper. Now. Hey, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Got a beauty here. Listen, I got a bunch of pods from Lone Star Mastiff Farms. Some of them were labeled, some were not. In the card he gave me, it said the unlabeled red ones were Primotalis. This is the last of those peppers. Look at that. Now, it doesn't have the typical phenotype that you'd expect with a Primotalii, but it certainly looks nasty, huh? Thumbnail? Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the last of the super hots from this batch. They've been amazing. Thank you, Lone Star Mastiff Farms. I need to buy another box of peppers, so I'm looking around. Let's see here. Ooh. I think you'll be able to smell it even if you haven't downloaded the Smell-O-Vision app yet. Well, I'll show you half at a time. Do you smell it? Put your Smell-O-Vision on. I'll give you a second. That should be close enough. Crazy smelly. All right. It is time. All right, so I don't know what you're doing today. I hope it's a great one. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Thank you, Lone Star Mastiff Farms. By the way, if you're brand new to the channel, in my opinion, this is the hottest pepper in the world. The Guinness book says the Reaper, which is a very hot pepper, but it was, I had peppers 6 years ago when I started the channel that were hotter. So every year, kind of more peppers pop up that are hotter than the Reaper, but this is the hottest that I've ever had. It's also the hottest that a lot of chili heads that I know have had. Ask Tad. He's eaten a bunch of Reapers, and he's had the Primotalii. Anyway. So this is a screaming hot pepper. Now, Johnny Scoville, this is Chase the Heat. That may not have had the classic Primotalii shape, but it has the classic Primotalii burn. What I mean by that is it's hot, with a ghost pepper. If you eat a ghost pepper, it slowly creeps up and gets hotter and hotter and hotter, and that's kind of how it goes down, slowly like that. This, it's just really, really hot right away. Just and then you come down. It's a very hot pepper. Now he sent I ate a bunch of his chocolates. I think of what he sent me, the chocolates were probably a hair hotter, but this is really, really hot. Like I haven't had any other peppers that are this hot, other than another Primotalii, But don't let my calm demeanor fool you. My superpower isn't eating hot stuff, which I'm good at. My superpower is being able to talk and to think coherently after eating hot stuff. That's my superpower. So somebody who's not accustomed to this wouldn't be able to talk through it. They wouldn't. You'd just be you'd be wrestling it. But super hot pepper. All right, so let's make it a great day today. Tell someone you love them. Be kind to somebody. I'll see you guys tonight. For a non-chili head, I really don't think physically. Oh, you know, I have a comment I wanted to read. Almost forgot. Great question. Okay, this question comes from Jake Lindberg. Jake says, hey Johnny, I have a question. I've recently become a chili head and I have a large hot sauce collection and grow a ton of super hot peppers, but he just became a chili head. I think he's been a chili head. But I want to know if you think heat tolerance will come back. If you build a heat tolerance and stop eating chilies and then get back into it, do you build that tolerance faster the second time? Really want your opinion on the topic. He said, unless of course you never stopped eating chilies since you started. I know every year I do that. At the end of the pepper season, my tolerance is really, really high. So at the beginning, and then I just start reviewing sauces. And so when the new pepper season starts, my tolerance is very low. You guys have heard the expression, muscle has memory? All right, so if you go to the gym and you work out and you get to a level where you can bench press, let's say 280, all right, and you stop going to the gym. When you go back to the gym, getting back to that point's easier than it was getting there the first time, all right? And then getting past that is difficult. I'm not quite sure if it's the same with peppers. What I do know is this. Mentally, you've been there before, and you've experienced the pain before. So I think because of that, you approach that tolerance building the second time differently than you did the first time. Because the first time it was uncharted territory. You know what I mean? You're climbing. You know, this is new to you. Your tolerance drops. You get back into it. You're like, I've been here before. So it's a combination, I think, of. I think it's more a case of intellectually you've been there before, and you go at it differently. More so than it's just easier to get back to that level, I think. There's only one way to be sure. That's for me to quit eating peppers for a month. I can't do that. I won't do that. It'd be silly for me to do that. I can't imagine doing that. I'm sure I'll die with capsaicin in my system. I'm positive of that. Okay, we're going to wrap it up now. Thank you for the question, Jake. I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, drop them in there. I'll do them on the videos for you. Love you guys a lot. In the description box, Lone Star Mastiff Farms. Check them out if you want some scary hot peppers. Are they hot? Hot. Hilarious. Right there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the Tad video. The chocolate Primotalii video. Right there is the pepper. Click the pepper, you're on the bus. If you don't want to miss a video, don't. Come back every day. That's the best way to do it. But do click notifications. Right there is Tommy Scoville. It's my baby brother. It's his channel about victory over addiction. How to live a happy, fulfilled, sober life after a stumble. It's pretty important. Right here, more videos. Hey, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.